Hi again. I'm here with another book haul. This is just the books that I've bought since the last haul. It's not as many, but I have been trying to be a bit better with my book buying decisions, as you know, I've been going a bit crazy at the beginning of this year. So I've mainly bought manga, and to be honest, that's a good thing because it means they're going to get read really quickly, and it also means I'm completing collections, or at least on the way to. So, yes. So first things first. In my last haul, I said that I bought some 3 for 2 errata books by Iwatase, and that I needed some that were missing numbers from in between, but I just bought those ones because they were on the offer. So I ended up getting £10 worth of points on my Waterstones card for buying so much with them over Christmas time, and I already had a few points anyway on my Waterstones card, so I just bought the 3 that were missing in the numbers in between. I know it's still not the complete collection, but at least I can just read them all through. So I've got number 12, I've got number 13, and I've got number 16. So now I have a good 6 of these to read that I can just zoom through, because like I say, that it's manga and it's super easy to read, and I actually force myself to read it in 2 sittings to help me remember it a bit better, because I feel like if I just speed through it in 1 sitting, I kind of forget things a bit easier. So yes, and I also managed to get another book by Iwatase, another collection that I've started, and this one's been one of the more difficult ones for me to actually complete. So luckily, just randomly sat there in a Waterstones in York, was Fushigi Yugi Genbu Kaiden 10, which is the next one that I needed. It was just like fate that it was the next one I needed, and it was just sat there lonely on a shelf, and I was like, I'm having you, you're coming home with me. So yeah, that's that one. I don't really know if you need synopsises for these stories, because I feel like I've talked about them so much, but this is the prequel to Iwatase's big series, which is also called Fushigi Yugi, and it's about a priestess going into another world via a magical book, and how she has to collect warriors in order to save a kingdom. And I should have probably said that this is a book about, again, another world and an ordinary boy going into said world, but he swaps lives with a boy from that world, so the other boy comes into the ordinary world, and he's rescuing a princess. Yeah, great, Vicky. Good to know you remember how to explain synopsises. Anyways, right, so if we go back to my book outlet order and my slight paddy, I have resolved my paddy. I have Wicked Lovely Desert Tales 3, which is by Melissa Marr. Well, the story is anyway. And this is a prequel series in manga form to the Wicked Lovely series, which are novels. This also got turned into a novel, but it was after the manga, so I think I'm going to read the novel first, because I want to read it as it is, and then I get to visualise the characters afterwards, just to kind of see if the way it's written matches the way that it's drawn, if that makes sense. Anyways, yes. And then I got 2 novels in all this manga buying spree. I actually did buy 2 novels, and the first one is The Fearless by Emma Pass, and I literally just bought this because I loved Acid so much, crazy amounts. It was one of the best books I've ever read, and that's the only reason I bought this. I don't actually really know what happens. I just bought it because it's by Emma Pass, and I loved her book so much. But it seems like a pretty similar story. As it says, the Fearless swept through the country and changed everything, and her parents took her parents away from her. That happened with Acid, and it says that the only person she has left is her brother, which in the other book they didn't have a sibling. So, you know, I'm just excited because it's Emma Pass, and like I say, Acid was just fantastic, and I'm just hoping this is going to be the same. So yeah, The Fearless. And the last book that I bought it just because of the hype, and because it was $1.99, and I was like, for $1.99, I'm willing to see if it's worth the hype. You know, it's only $1.99. And that is The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. This is a fantasy novel, and if I remember correctly, it's by a girl called Paige. Yes. And she is a dream walker, which is someone who can like go into people's minds. And that is really as much as I know about it, apart from the fact that everyone's gone on about it. And I've tried to avoid spoilers because I thought maybe eventually I will pick it up, and here I am picking it up. $1.99. I wasn't going to say no. And that's all the books that I've bought recently. Like I say, it's not a lot, but I thought I'd at least let you have a look. I'm trying to cut down because I don't want my reading pile to be so ridiculous that I'm not going to even finish it by the end of the year, but it seems to already kind of be there. So, yeah, I'm going to try and power on for a bit more reading. I think I've done well recently, but this stupid course I've been on has just been taking over, and it's kind of put me in a bit of a reading slump. So if you follow me on Goodreads, you'll probably know what I'm on about. Thanks, guys, if you got this far.